What's wrong, Isha? Calm down.
I can't believe we're actually here.
Where are we?
We're at John Steinbeck's actual house.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. What if he's not even here?
Don't say that. What if he forgot about us? All right. We're going in. All right.
Oh, just a minute.
Oh, is that his voice?
I think that's his dog.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Charlie.
There's a...
He's a rough house.
It's Mr. Steinbeck.
How are you?
Hello.
I'm John. How's it going?
Hello.
Nice. He's gonna get outside
Wow.
and go crazy.
Beautiful house.
There? Alright.
This is nothing like the farm country at all.
No, not at all.
Nice to meet you, Mr.
Nice to meet
Steinbeck.
you. Nice to meet you.
Should we just have her interview
That
here?
seems grand.
All right. So thank you for taking the time out to interview with us.
It's my pleasure.
It's great. Your dog's very cute.
Charlie is an excitable fellow.
So congratulations on your success for each
Thank
season.
you. Thank you very much. I really do consider it my magnus opus. You know, it feels like everything before it has just been practice for me. He's sick of the interview.
That's great. So tell us a bit about your childhood.
My childhood, you know, I was raised and born in Salinas, California. Very heavily immigrant, lots of immigrants. And my father was John Steinbeck Sr., as you could imagine. Not that original, but I can't complain. My mother was, her name was Olive, and she was a school teacher. And, you know, you could tell by reading my novels the environment that I grew up in, and the influences I've had as a child, and the influence on my ideals as well.
So would you say that your parents and your surroundings motivated you to write?
Most definitely, yes. My mother, especially. You know, I dabbled here and there, looking at her, the way she approached life and the such, and she was definitely a great influence on my writing.
So East of Eden takes primarily in Salinas, California, where you were raised.
Sure.
Now, why did you choose that as your location for the novel?
Now, I'm sure that many of my readers have realized that Salinas is a primary setting for a majority of my novels, and at first it might strike somebody as unoriginal or really not expanding boundaries, but actually, in order to properly serve a reflection of a writer's setting, that is, how to really describe the location of his novels, you have to live it. And I've lived there. I understand the sights and the sounds, and most importantly the feelings, and I feel like in order to evoke that in my writing, I must place my novels somewhere that is associated with me deep down in my heart.
So why the title East of Eden?
Actually, my title was originally going to be Cain's Sign. So you could imagine the sort of representation I wanted to have on prospective readers, and that my novel does primarily center around the story of Cain and Abel. And East and Eden, in and of itself, those are the final 3 words of the actual story within the Bible. So, as the novel in itself speaks, in a way, of the events of the story of Cain and Abel, the title is almost the end of the story.
So why the story of Cain and Abel? Why is it significant to you as an author?
As I went into the story more deeply, I began to realize that without the story of Cain and Abel, or rather a sense of it, psychiatrists wouldn't have anything to do. In other words, the story is the basis of all human neurosis in Freudian terms. If you take the fall along with it, you have the total of psychic troubles that can happen to a human.
All right. I think that's all of it. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for taking the
My
time
pleasure.
out again.
It's very nice to meet you.
You too, as well.
That I hope turns out great.
I'm sure it will. Thank you.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.